Previously on One Life to Live.
My lady is missing. She is gone.
She's gone, but this wasn't a kidnapping.
Hello, Blair. It's me, Sky. There's something you should know about me and Max.
Stop thinking about Christian for 2 seconds and start thinking about yourself.
If you two think you're gonna get away with this, think again.
Hi. It's like old times, having both my men in the same house. You down here working and Matthew upstairs sleeping.
Well, of course, Matthew's upstairs with Mr. Bear, am I correct? Because no nighttime ritual is complete without Mr. Bear.
Oh, it's, we a creature of habit, our son is, yes. Long time no see.
Yeah, I guess since Matthew's birthday.
I heard about Ben and Asa.
Well, they're not exactly the most anonymous 2 people in Lambview.
How's Ben doing?
He's his usual simmering self.
Anything I can do?
No, but thank you. I got your message, and Jared is going to meet us over here.
Okay, well, I'll get my stuff together then.
Why? There's no reason to leave.
No, this is your office. You know, yours probably more than mine if you think about it. So.
Nora, come on. We built this office for the 2 of us.
I'll just get my files and...
Nora, please, look. We have a partner's desk, all right? We got 2 computers, 2 phones, not to mention a horde of clients that we can hardly service if one of us is leaving the room every time the other one walks in.
It's true.
Now, we can be sensible, and we can be professional. Besides, Jared did ask for both of our services. So, counselor?
Sensible and professional, right? How are we going to do this, Sam? Should we just forget what we feel?
Still trying to poke holes in our case?
Just looking at all the possibilities, Hank.
Well, those court cases coming up soon. You're wasting your time.
I guess I better put in some late nights then, huh?
For what? To stick it to Asa? To give Lindsay some good news?
No, Hank, see, I want to see that justice is served. Now, if those other 2 things happen, I'd be okay.
Commissioner?
RJ, where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
Now, you know perfectly well where I've been. I've been scouring the countryside looking for ADA Delgado. You all do remember her, don't you?
And what is it you think we've been doing, RJ?
Well, from all the fervent activity, I'd say sitting on your thumbs waiting for your pensions to kick in. You're sure not doing a damn thing about her disappearance.
We've been circulating pictures of Todd and Taya. I've got an APB in effect. We get any leads, we're gonna follow up on them. But I'll be honest with you, RJ. We don't really see Todd as being the big threat right now.
No? So what is kidnapping around here these days? A misdemeanor?
It's less than that if Taya went with Todd on her own. Now, just stay right there, RJ. You take one more step, you're gonna end up in a cell.
Look, Jessica, before you go off, let me explain.
You don't have to explain.
Are you saying that you understand?
Yeah, of course I understand. My grandfather's in the hospital fighting for his life, and you two think you can waltz in here.
Look, it's not like that, Jess.
Oh, what? Are you saying you were invited in?
We needed to come here.
Oh, right. And break into my grandfather's computer.
Yes, you know the information that I'm looking for.
And what are you gonna do once you find it? Make it look like you're the innocent one and my grandfather's guilty?
No, Jess, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to change a single byte of data on this thing to do that. I'm not framing someone here. I'm just trying to get back what's mine.
Money? Because that money wasn't yours.
No, my name and my freedom. It's still mine, and I want it back.
And we all want to know the truth, Jess, don't we? And come on, that's all we're doing here. We're just digging for the truth.
Wait a second. I thought you two hated each other.
We do. But for right now, we need each other.
This is just too weird.
There's something in here, Jess. There is. I know it, and I'm gonna prove it. You see? Look, we've been stonewalled again because Asa has hired some serious hackers to protect whatever is in here. I mean, doesn't that make you a little bit suspicious?
Suspicious? You breaking into my grandfather's computer is supposed to make me suspicious of him?
Look, Jess, Will is really onto something here.
No, I think he's just on something, Christian.
Stopped again. Jess, maybe you can help us.
Me?
Yes, do you know any names, any numbers, anything that is important to your grandfather?
Why would I help you?
Because you'd be helping yourself. Look, Jessica, the only cure for what's been hurting us all is the truth. The truth that is in that computer. Come on, Jessica, you gotta help us find it. If we don't, we're all gonna lose.
Hold on. Hold on. I got something.
Listen, you pathetic excuse for a human being. If you have something to say about you and Max, go ahead and spew it.
Don't what? Don't tell Blair about what we've been sharing with each other, such as each other? Don't open her eyes and close her heart to you?
Don't be foolish.
Why? What's being clever ever done for me? You've been stringing me along on this rope long enough. Now I'm going to hang you with it.
Sky, please, don't leave me.
Oh, okay. But first, I think I need to go tell Blair the truth about her husband. And then I need to go tell Asa the truth about his son. Oh, when he gets through with that family tree, he's going to want to chop it down and use it for firewood.
What if I told
Max, there is nothing you can say to me that's going to make me change my mind. Nothing. Not even those 3 little magic words.
I can say it in 2 words. Marry me.
What do you want?
I heard Taya's gone.
Yeah, it seems she took off with Todd Manning.
How do you feel about that?
Pretty good. I think if Todd can find somebody, anybody can.
Yeah, it's a good deal for Todd. It's Taya I'm worried about.
Well, Taya can take care of herself. She's a big girl now, Antonio. And so am I. So you gonna tell me what this visit is about, or are you just here to check up on me?
I thought you might need someone to talk to.
Right. Or maybe you thought that I'd be so upset about Taya that I'd just fall into your arms and beg you to let me sign Christian's annulment papers.
Hey, the last time we spoke, I opened up my life to you. How about a little trust from the other side? Or didn't I get through to you at all?
See? See, there it is again. It's the only one. It's the only number that is in all the vectors.
Look at the dates.
Yeah, exactly, like I said.
What? Can somebody tell me what's going on?
All these phone calls to this number were all made at the same time, which is the time when I'm supposed to be moving the money for Asa.
Of course. It makes perfect sense. I mean, the rules are always the same. You need some dirty work done, get somebody else to do it for you. Keep your own hands clean.
Exactly, which means whoever's on the end of this phone number is the one who actually transferred all the money.
That's right.
Wait, you know what? Neither one of you have said the word proof.
Yeah.
Not even once.
Well, here you go. It's right here. Right. So there's a name, there's a phone number. If I can get past this stupid block.
Wait a minute, Will. Why worry about the name? Why don't you just give me the number? I'll call.
Yeah, okay.
What are you doing?
Hi, Grandview PD. I'd like to report a break-in.
she did not just leave with Todd. Look, I'm not gonna say that again. You are just covering your butt here.
RJ, the only butt he's protecting right now is yours. Now, Bo could have locked you down the second you jumped at him.
Oh, today I'd love to see him try.
Hank, why don't you show your brother how to find his way out of here before he ends up checking into one of our guest rooms downstairs?
Commish, your niece is online too.
Okay, got it, thanks. Hey.
All right, RJ, come on, let's you and I take a walk.
So you're going to do as you were told and get rid of me?
Yep. I'd rather see you cool down with a nice cold beer than in a nice cold cell. Come on, let's go.
Commish, can I talk to you for a second?
I'm pressed for time.
Yeah, well, I'm pressed for cash, and I really need to talk to you about the possibility of a raise.
Not now, okay? I don't expect any more trouble out of you, RJ.
Well, yes, sir, boss. I sure hope you like surprises.
Hey.
What?
Who the hell do you think you are?
Well, it's funny you should ask, because for the first time in a very long time, I'm getting a very clear picture of exactly who I am.
Sam, you can talk all you want about being sensible and professional, but we share more than just this office. We share history. What are we supposed to do? Just ignore it? Is that what we're supposed to do? Just pretend that it doesn't exist and pretend that all last year didn't happen, that we weren't in love and we weren't planning on getting married and we weren't going to create a family for our son?
No. No, not at all. All that happened, and I wouldn't pretend that it didn't. But the truth of the matter is none of that matters to our clients. They come to us for counsel, and together we can give it to them. Look, Nora, the fact is things have changed between us, but I'll tell you one thing that hasn't changed. You are still the best law partner I ever had. And the fact is, one of our strong points was that we could always keep our personal relationship out of the courtroom.
You're kidding, right? Okay. How are we going to do this, Sam?
Nora, look, nothing is like it was before. But someday it won't be like it is now. I mean, what are we going to do? Are we just going to throw in the towel and walk away, or are we going to dig in and get to work? Personally, I prefer the latter.
So do I.
All right. Well, then let's just go forward from here, all right? Unless, of course, you feel you can't fulfill your professional responsibilities.
I most certainly can.
With me in the room? Okay, all right. Excuse me. Jared, come on in, please.
Sam, how you doing?
Hi, Jared. How are you?
Hi, Nora.
Take off your coat.
Well, I assume Nora's filled you in.
Well, as best I could. The only thing you told me was that you had a little legal problem.
Yeah, and you probably think I have a mental problem, too. I mean, coming to you of all people for help?
Well, just because you're prosecuting my son? As a matter of fact, Nora and I were just having a conversation about professional obligations, and the fact is, you have yours and we have ours, and you're a very fair man, I'm sure.
And if doing my job fairly means putting Will in prison?
Well, I doubt that's going to happen. Fact is I'm going to be your worst headache when you're sitting next to Hank, but when you're sitting next to me, I'm going to be your best friend.
Thanks a lot, guys.
So, what exactly kind of trouble are you in?
Big trouble. I mean, that's why I need the both of you.
Jess?
Hey.
What's going on?
Well, look,
Well,
Bo,
I
you know
can't-
I had to be the last person to know.
Hey, all right, hey, that's enough. Jess, you called it in. Why don't you start?
Yeah, well, I came here to get something for Grandpa, and I ran into these two breaking into Grandpa's computer files. They also broke into the house, so obviously they should be arrested.
What'd you find?
Roseanne, do you really think you could just blow off everybody that tries to give a damn about you?
No, Antonio, I just don't think that you're one of them. See, I want to make your brother happy, so that makes me the enemy, remember?
No, you tried to con him into a marriage. But that doesn't make you the enemy. Just makes you a girl who doesn't know who she is or what she wants and right now where she's gonna go. You're gonna get kicked out of this place when you run out of money, which is when? A couple months? Huh? Maybe even sooner if you keep fighting this annulment? And then what? Then you're gonna be left with nothing. No job, no fancy place, no Christian.
Yeah, and that's the problem, Antonio. God, you told me to have pride, okay? I have it. I have it, but you can't walk in here and tell me that you want to help me when I know that you hate me.
If I hated you, I wouldn't be here right now. No, I would just wait till you had nothing. And that, Roseanne, is any day now.
I want you out of here, Antonio, right now.
Yes, I second that motion.
You want to take me on, RJ?
Crossroads. You want to marry me?
We're a team already. Why not make it official?
Max, are you having another one of your little episodes? Oh, no. No, that's right. They're about as fake as your marriage proposals.
Don't I get the benefit of the doubt here?
If I had any doubts, you could have popped that question any time. And yet you choose this moment when I'm about to walk out that door and make your life a living nightmare? Coincidence?
No, Sky. It was the thought of you going out that door. The sound of your footsteps as you were leaving. The thought of my world without you in it. Those are the things that made me realize what I would be losing. You're not something I run to escape my life. You are my life, Sky. And I'm not going to let you just walk out of it. Marry me.
Well, yeah, you see, there's one little problem, Max. You already have a wife.
On paper only.
Oh, here we go. Every cliche ever given to a desperate woman waiting in the wings of another woman's marriage. Let's see. Oh, she doesn't understand me.
Oh, no, she understands me too well. All the mystery's gone.
Oh, I can't believe her. The children, the money.
No, the children are mine, the money's Ace's.
Oh, our marriage, it's a sham.
Well, the marriage is real. My feelings are the sham.
Oh, really? And then what about finding you two in bed together? What was that, trick photography, or was that another broken promise, Max?
I had to do that.
Oh, well, I didn't see any arm twisting going on, and believe me, I saw everything else.
Come on, Sky, you know why I did it. Blair was suspicious of our plans to go off to Denver. I couldn't let her get in the way of that. This is my ticket out. I had to prove to her that we were not having an affair, so yes, I went to bed with her one last time. The whole time I was wishing it was you.
So do I.
The only reason I didn't tell you is because I didn't want to hurt you.
It's too late, Max.
I know, I'm sorry.
You know, I really should tell you to take a flying leap. Because I do think there's something still left between you and Blair. Might not be love, but it's something real. And as far as that excuse about worrying about her going to Asa and telling the truth about you not being his son, I don't buy it. It's only her word. She doesn't have any proof. Ben could deny it. You could deny it, and I'd even deny it if what you're saying to me is true, if you really want to marry me.
I do.
Then prove it. File for divorce. Today.
Asa made a lot of phone calls to this number right here, all around the same time when all that money was supposedly being transferred from Megan's foundation.
And we were going to call the number and find out who's at the other end.
Well, I'm sorry. You can't do that. But I can.
Wait a second. So you're not going to arrest them?
Jess, do you know what this is going to mean? Especially for Will? Is that what you want to see?
All I want is for my grandfather to be left alone.
Jess, look, Pa's sick. That doesn't mean that he's innocent.
So what Will and Christian did, you're okay with?
No, I do not approve of what they did, but I know why they did it.
Well, I don't care why they did it. My grandfather could be dying, Uncle Bo.
All right, why don't you guys wait in the hall for me, okay? Jess, I love Pa, too, and we all owe him a lot. But not the part of us that knows good from bad, truth from lies.
My grandfather's waiting for me.
Jessica, I called the hospital. Your grandfather's in surgery right now, and he's expected to be there for several more hours. So we might as well just have a talk.
Well, I don't want to talk if it has anything to do with saying something bad about my grandfather.
All right, then let's not talk about your grandfather. Let's talk about you. Now, Jess, you've been hurt. Badly. And a lot of that is Will's fault, and he's gonna be punished for everything that he did. But you want to see him pay for all the things that he didn't do? He's looking at hard time right now. I'm not talking about our holding cell down there at the station. I'm talking about Statesville Prison.
I don't want to hear this.
Well, that's the life that he's looking at right now, and it's hell on earth. He's going to have to watch his back every second of the day and night. Any letters he sends, anything he receives, it's all going to be ripped open. There's no privacy there. Any loved ones or friends that want to see him, they can sometimes through a real thick piece of glass over the phone. There's no personal contact, no handshakes, certainly no hugs. You know, that's the life that Will is going to have to live for years. And that's if he survives.
Come on, Uncle Bo, I don't want to.
Are you so sure that he's guilty that you want to see him punished like that? Or could it be that you want to see him punished for something else?
RJ, wait! Look, I may lose this place, but until I do, I don't want things messed up, okay? So why don't you two go be macho where there are fewer things to break, all right?
You never did know who your friends are.
Oh, she knows her enemies.
Yeah, well, apparently Dad did too.
RJ, wait! RJ, stop it! You are gonna kill him! RJ, stop it! RJ, stop!
I did not come all the way back to Lambview to rekindle my relationship with you, RJ. You are no longer a part of my life. And neither are you.
I was a smart kid. I just did a lot of stupid things.
Well, I'm familiar with the breed.
Will? No. Will broke the law for love. Me? I broke it for kicks.
What kind of kicks?
Whatever was being passed around. I mean, it was just a matter of time before I got busted.
And convicted?
Yeah. Felony possession. No sentence, just probation. But scared the party guy right out of me.
Well,
good.
That may have been the luckiest thing that ever happened to you.
Maybe. But I still don't want my father to know, or my grandfather, or years later, the Bar Association. So, when I had to swear that I'd never been convicted of a felony...
You lied.
In a moment of panic. But I want to set the record straight, no matter what the consequences.
Great. The first thing you do is you tell the truth to the Bar Ethics Association, and then you tell Hank. It's a good strategy. Plus, it's the right thing to do. The fact is that a voluntary disclosure is always preferable to an involuntary exposure, all right? From there, we'll explore your legal options.
If I have any.
You do. And believe me, there's a lot of people around who would hate to lose you from the pursuit of law, all right? You're real good at it.
I'm smelling a summation.
Thanks a lot, Sam.
All right.
Nora.
Here you go, Jared.
Bye.
Bye.
That wasn't so bad after all.
Well, this was the easy part. Just call me after you get done telling Hank, all right?
Will do.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
You remember that case of that attorney up in Binghamton?
Harberger. He was the tax attorney when he tried to hide the Nola contendere underneath the theft charge, as I recall.
Juvenile theft.
Well, Jared's no juvenile, though.
No. Harberger was no angel.
Yeah, so?
If we could just get... Well, if we had Jared's professional history.
Consider it had.
Fabulous. And I need you to read this.
What?
This section right here of Harberger.
Oh. Hey, this just might work, I think, huh?
Well, that was pretty intense. You're taking this Taya stuff pretty hard, aren't you? You really loved her, didn't you?
A mistake I will never repeat.
You mean you won't ever fall in love again?
I will never let my soul become so entwined with another's that I start to see the world differently. Through their eyes. It is not a place of light. That is an illusion. It's a lie. To weaken you. To expose you. I will never let anyone touch me like that again. Or follow rules. That's what I envy about you. You never follow anyone's rules but your own.
But I lose the game anyway. I still don't have Christian.
Are you sure you've heard the fat lady sing?
What is it?
Well, somebody left these. And one of them has your name on it. Who knows that you're here?
Does the writing look familiar?
Taya's?
All right, gentlemen, listen up. Neither one of you is to come within 200 feet of this house unless you're carrying a written invitation. Is that understood?
Okay. What about the lead that we gave you?
That may just point to a dead end.
So you're not following it up?
I didn't say that.
So you are gonna follow it up?
I didn't say that either.
What did you say?
Don't get your hopes up.
Goodbye, Max. I'll save you the embarrassment of admitting you're not going to divorce Blair, and I'll save myself the humiliation of having to hear it.
Sky, unless I want to be arrested on our wedding day for bigamy, I have to divorce Blair first.
When?
Soon. You just have to wait.
That's my cue.
Sky, look, I still have this brain damage, all right? I have to be cured before any court is going to let me do anything, so just be patient, all right? Just, look, you're going to have me my whole life.
All right. I won't press it yet. And as long as you behave yourself, I won't tell Blair a thing. But if I catch you in Blair's bed...
Blair? Who's Blair? I'm sorry, I must be having an episode here. I don't know this Blair person.
And just in case your memory improves and you are tempted to crawl back into Blair's bed, I do want you to know that I still have a copy of the adoption certificate.
Well, you know best.
When it comes to my personal survival, no one knows better.
What's wrong?
Ran into RJ. At Roseanne's.
What's he doing there?
Who cares?
What's this?
Open it. My statement. It's all about me, Roseanne, the wedding, everything.
Wow. Thanks, man.
I didn't do it for you. I just wanted to level the playing field.
What did you mean by that?
It's a long story.
Yeah, well, I hope it's not too long, because I'd like to get this over with before Gannon gets involved.
So what? Roseanne has RJ. I got this little statement here, man. See what she's gonna do to stop that annulment now.
Dear RJ, how can I explain what I don't fully understand myself? Please don't hate me. And please, more than anything, don't worry about me. I can see you scowling angrily even as I write. Know this, RJ. I did love you. I still do love you. But the heart has its own truth. I'm sure you see the check. Please, please don't think this is in any way an attempt to pay for the friendship and love you've given me. I know that gift was truly priceless. But maybe this will at least buy back the dreams you lost on account of me. Good luck to you, my friend, and so much more. Love, Taya.
I can't believe this. Taya gave me the deed to the penthouse. RJ, I actually own this place.
All right, here you go. I signed it over to you. Buy yourself a hat.
What, $1 million? RJ, this was Taya's way of apologizing.
Apology not accepted. If you don't want it, give it to your favorite charity.
In that case, there is something I need more than a hat.
Sophia,
Hey, Commish.
we've got a lot going on right now, all right? And you have every right in the world to ask me for a raise, and I have no rights to snap your head off, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just grew another one. What do you think? Prettier?
Pretty as a picture. Thanks for being so understanding.
Hey, you know me, I put the civil in civil servant. Bo, about the raise? That means yes, right?
It means no. You can't have a raise, Sophia. See, I was just apologizing because I felt I could be a little more polite. Sophie, you haven't been here long enough to get a raise.
Okay. That's fine, you know, because I do put the servant in civil servant.
Hank, I have a fresh lead on Will's case.
Yeah, how serious is it?
May have some answers as soon as today. something pans out, you gonna be around?
I'll make a point of it.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Hank, got a minute?
Hey, yeah. How you doing? Is this about what RJ said at the diner?
And while you and Bo were peeling him off my throat? Yeah, that's why I'm here. Just set the record straight.
Look, don't worry about RJ. He's been saying a lot of crazy things since Taya disappeared. I guess he's looking for somebody to blame, and you drew the lucky number.
And this is not about RJ. It's about Taya and what she knows about me. And when you find out, you'll probably want to suspend me. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take myself off the active roster right now.
Listen, Jerry, why don't we just go to my office and talk about this in private, okay? Come on.
You know, I've about had it for one day.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. My eyes are about ready to march right out of my head.
So, I think I'll say goodnight to Matthew and then be on my way. Nora, you're still the best law partner I ever had.
You too.
Oh, and about that trip to Denver, I think I'm gonna pass. I mean, what would happen if I went and you didn't show up? Where would that leave me?
Better off, maybe?
That's sweet. But I think I'm gonna stay home, keep my eye on things. Oh, and as far as curing you from your brain damage and your marriage, well, we'll have to come up with something else. Okay?
That sounds good. So, how about my first treatment right now?